EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Buffalo Bills. They met in back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway. Now it's Wilson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Prescott off play action. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Allen now looks to throw. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Bills on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This is Tony Pollard. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Prescott from the gun on third. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarters,
rush coming, and he's taken down.
Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19.
Another try after the first down sack. Allen under pressure. They got him again.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long.
Here's Allen. Eluding the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Terrell Basham. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, Matt Hawk to punt it away.
CeeDee Lamb deep for the Cowboys.
It's away, and it's a high kick here, but not high enough to hit the scoreboard here in Dallas. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Touchdown, defense. Here we go, 46. 46 to Mike. Rabbit. Mike, 46. Mike.
Prescott down. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. A 1st down throw for Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Second and 5.
Here's Prescott. to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. 47. 49 the mark.
Now Prescott. And this one quickly to Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys! Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes Diggs. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Allen, a quick throw going to be caught by Diggs. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. From midfield, here's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. 2nd and 8. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Finding Knox there, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. Now Allen. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Another try after the first down sack. Allen toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here at Arlington.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills have taken the lead. They had it first and goal. 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
The return man, Wilson. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
46, boys, 46. 46 to Mike. Hey, kill. Mike 46. Mike 46. Oh, you got D?
Looking to throw. Prescott. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Levi Wallace with a pick. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Allen under pressure, and they got to him again.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Play action. Now it's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. The kick by Bass is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. Now it's Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more? And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 39. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. A few things better than a big man interception. You can always tell right when they get the football, there's that level of excitement and nervousness, and also like, what the heck do I do with this thing?
And you say, no better sight? Well, not for the quarterback who just threw it. It's bad enough to throw a pick, but to throw one to the big guy? But you're right about that. Now what do I do with it? But what's fun about it is, you know they're going to be in.
They intercepted. Unfortunately here, he couldn't make it into the end zone. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown.
Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen.
And the Bills will extend their lead.
Bass on for the extra point.
And the lead is now 13.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
The return man, Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
Prescott's throw there caught by Gallup.
And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. That's Gallup on the slant. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Prescott now from the 50. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Prescott from the gun. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
And again, it's Prescott. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. Touchdown! Michael Gallup on the receiving end from Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. Prescott, they're going to...
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And here comes Diggs. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we'll see what they opt to do with just 14 seconds remaining until intermission. On first down, Allen. Flush to his right. Going deep for Diggs. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now Allen. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
And this one is going to just tuck into the bottom left corner as he gets it to go. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And here comes Diggs. And able to get this out to the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second? Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Another try after the first down sack. Allen, he's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big pickup of 38. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. To the air, Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal. Here's Allen to throw it. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Allen going to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Now it's Wilson. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. Elliott a first down and more. And finally taken down at the 15.
47 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. On 2nd and 9, Prescott. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds.
Well, remember, he had the interception earlier. Now he adds the sack. He's really making his presence felt out there.
Oh, he is putting together a heck of a game. In fact, he's going to bump these plays to his highlight reel. Okay, so when he wants to show it off later on, look what I did out there, guys. In this offense, they've got to start paying him a little special attention. He's like a good basketball player, putting stats in every column.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott hooking up with Amari Cooper. And the Cowboys have cut it to within a score.
After allowing that last score, the defense knows they've got to tighten things up. Otherwise, they'll let them right back into the game.
Zuerlein now for the PAT. And the lead will shrink to 6. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And here comes Diggs. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Past midfield, look out. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here.
Let's go, D, let's go.
Allen will try to throw for it. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Now Pollard. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A good balanced attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
what's
guy,
going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a beat.
And got his man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 36 yards on the play.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner, great touch on the football, and they turn that one into a big play.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. The give is to Elliott. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7. They're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Working with a 2nd and 3. Again, it's Elliott. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a 1st down. To throw is Prescott. Touchdown! It's complete. Dak Prescott hooking up with Amari Cooper. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And here comes Diggs. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. First throw now for the backup, Trubisky. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the shotgun is Trubisky. The 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. Dawson Knox, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here.
Let him know. Mike 14. Mike 14. Defense wins championships, baby. He's coming.
They'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. The return man, Wilson. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. He's got a man complete, it's Amari Cooper. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 38-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Prescott looks to throw on first. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Schultz. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down, Prescott. This is caught. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Elliott. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys draw a bit closer. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off. Moss going to have a 1st down and more. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Going with Moss on the ground. Finding room to the 20. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 67 yards rushing for him now in his first 2 carries of the ball game. I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You're looking at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your...
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. After the touchdown, kick it away. Now Pollard. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Tre'Davious White with a pick, and he's able to get it back to right around the 27. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Now, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turned into a nice play.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On play action, Allen. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Allen off the play fake. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bills.
Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen.
And the Bills use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
And that one makes this a 19-point game.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. Prescott off play action. Their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Play action now. Prescott.
To Lamb, he pulls it in. What a catch.
That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way.